Wanini Kireri sits just 2 ranks away from the topmost seat in the Kenya Prison Service. She is the first woman to hold the position of Assistant Commissioner of Prisons and the first woman to hold the position of Commandant of the Prison Staff Training College in Kenya. She joined the Kenya Prison Service in 1982 and has been steadily rising through the ranks at the various prisons she has served. She considers her second stint at Lang'ata Women's Prison, situated in Kenya's capital, Nairobi, as a turning point in her career and the beginning of her legacy in the prison system.
And I have seen my journey and what I have done, my impact in Kenya prisons, because I became a change agent, and it takes boldness.
Wanini was the first officer in charge of Lang'ata Women's Prison, where she allowed media cameras into the correctional facility and showed for the first time how female inmates and their babies were being treated. Then, the inmates were sleeping on the floor with limited or no access to basics like sanitary towels and diapers for their babies. Her desire to change the institution was also born out of what she had witnessed as a junior officer.
I also didn't like a lot that was going on. I could see the mistreatment, but now as a very young officer and junior, because there is an officer in charge, there is little you could do about it. And if you became a bit kind to prisoners, it's like there is something that is not right with you.
That kindness, she says, is what has helped her successfully navigate administration duties, even in Shimolatewa, a maximum security prison for men located in the coastal city of Mombasa.
I did not go with that character of the boss. I went with that character of like a mother. As much as I'm an administrator, I went with the character of a mother. So I remember within 1 month, they were all very comfortable. And I would listen, and I realized it's just about listening.
Peter Ouko is a former inmate and now founder of a non-governmental organization that focuses on social justice. He says it's a combination of respecting human rights laws in prison settings and Wanini's personal qualities that serves her well.
You could see Wanini doing this, but she depended on the people below her. So she's a people person, she's a servant leader, and the leadership was not only amongst her staff, it was also amongst the inmates. So it was a holistic approach, and that's why the changes were effected very fast.
Vincent Mapesa, a long-serving prison officer, echoes his sentiments. He has worked under 7 male prison bosses before working with Wanini, and he says the prison is doing much better now.
It is the conducive environment that she has created among our officers. No discrimination. It depends with your ability and your passion on work. And she values every officer under her. So that's the biggest difference, which is different from the former men that we were working under.
Wanini is hopeful that she will continue to climb the leadership ladder and maybe one day lead the entire Kenya Prison Service, as she urges other women not to shy away from taking up leadership positions and challenging themselves. Brenda Mulinya for VOA News, Nairobi.